Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's SippinNRippin, and today, you know what we're giving you. 3 more blasters. Bowman's out. I go Bowman crazy almost every year. Kind of have to. It's so fun watching these young guys grow up in the, throughout A+, AA, AAA, and then all the way to the majors. Sometimes they skip over, sometimes they fluctuate here and there. Hold on to their cards and see what happens. So, yeah, we sip and rip on the channel today. We're sipping on, it's not black Bavarian beer. This is just coffee out of Berres Brothers, Wisconsin, which is in Watertown, Wisconsin. Pretty much where I grew up. It's good coffee. So cheers, everybody. This one is Highlander Grogg is what they're known for, but this one is Aurora, it's called. So I drink my coffee black. Best way to do it. And I like a dark roast. All right. We're looking for Jesus Mate still. I think we opened up 12 of these. This will be 15 without 0 chroma mates. So I know these hard to hit. You're going to short print them, I think. And then on these, we're looking for another Jackson Chiro course. We're looking for Corey Seager, and then Willie Adames and Vladimir Guerrero. Crazy. Always in the first pack, you get this die cut. And then Dowell Joseph. Don't think I've pulled these guys before. Blake Walters. Then we get a Thomas White with a lot of print lines on top. That's a good one. I can hit Thomas White like it's nothing. Cody Freeman. And those guys. So, yeah. Looking for Willie Adames and Vlad Jr. Crazy how I have like 4 Thomas White chromes, but 0 of those guys. There's Jackson Chiro, Nick York, so I'll take that. Couldn't find him for the longest time either. Jacob Melton on that one. Kyle Teal, that's crazy. Look at that face. But crazy seeing him in a White Sox uniform. All right. Javier. PJ Morlando. So that's a good one too. Juan Soto, Schwelly, and Ketel Marte. Let's put these ones in some sleeves. PJ Morlando is one of the top prospects I have. Same with Thomas White. The Marlins are just studs. They have lots of studs, but yeah, they usually just trade them away. Just ask Christian Yelich, Giancarlo Stanton, and so many more. Luis Arias. Kind of like the A's. Just can't keep them. There's Corey Seager, which we need. He's always pretty hard to get. There's Willie Adames, and there's Vlad. So that's the correlation that we can never find. So I'll set those 2 off to the side. And look at that. That is not going on eBay. That is for me. Jack Lyons. And Kyle Tucker, William Contreras, and Bryce Harper. So let's leave that up. That's sweet. Cheerios Future Stars Collectibles. Number 3. Yep. That one would be a cool one to get a PSA 10 in. No numbered cards. Still haven't hit the Pine Cone, the Reptilian, the Snake Skin, the dried Dookie looking parallel. And here it is. Speaking of, we get the Kevin Alcantara, Sean Keys, Gary Gilhill, Bull Walker, Perez, Carson Bengay. Yeah, let's go with Bengay. Wyatt Langford. All right. These are from Shields. But first, before we get into any more, hit that like, subscribe. That would be great if you like the content. I'd deeply appreciate it. Usually we sip on something fun, some kind of beer, some kind of wine, some kind of straight up bourbon, or some kind of mixed drink. But today, and probably the next video, I'm coming down with something. Trying to get some energy in me. Ooh, there's a good one. Double rookie cards. Is that normal? Tink. They got some sweet names here. Slade Caldwell's another good one. Yeah, just coming down with something, but usually we sip on something fun. But today is coffee, so cheers on these hits so far. But yeah, probably next video, I got another one coming up after this. I'll probably be doing some kind of just water. Feeling like I'm coming under the weather, but hopefully not. But yeah, hopefully enjoy the content. Kumar Rocker, he needs to get himself going. I got a couple of his good cards. Cooper Pratt, it's a brewer box. Now we just need the one brewer. Right here, nope. Ricardo Yan and Rafael Flores. John Kenzie Noel and Cooper Pratt, PC hit. Decent. Not like overly excited about him like Jesus Mate or Luis Pena, but he's doing pretty good. All right. Let's get into the second box. I wonder if I have all the papers at least. I know I don't have all the chromes. The chromes are all really, really hard to complete. Well, this whole set, 1 through 150, is super hard. I've done it with 2022, 23. I've got all the paper and most of the chromes. 24, don't even have that completed, and I opened up a lot of it. And then, so probably this, I probably don't have. So there's the first pack. First pack, you get this. Insert. Can we get color in this one? Cole Fontanelle. Still no Jesus. And there's those. But yeah, it's super hard to, I swear they short print the guys you want or need, and they overdo it with certain players. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to find someone that's supposed to be good, and they don't give it to you. Like Brock Wilken, our first round pick. Conrad Cason. And this guy, he's following me around everywhere. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that looks more reptilian than a pine cone. Purple, pink, fuchsia, Richard Matic. Got his gold out of 50, gold shimmer. Yeah, Yankee fans, let me know about this guy. I looked up his stats. It wasn't the greatest. We'll put these two together. But hey, it's a number card nonetheless. But, you know, you have his gold one already. I kind of want to get someone different. Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens. Shout out to Christopher, one of my favorite all-time YouTubers. He's probably older than Striker, like doing it as that long, than Striker, Jabs, and that guy's collection has to be insane. Shout out to him. He also goes, Paul Skeens, Paul Skeens, Paul Skeens. Cobb Hightower and Alex Mooney. So still done. But yeah, he's got some good content. Laugh a lot on his channel. All right, I went back on a couple of his older videos, and he's just like, what was it? Was it Bowman or like 2018 update series when he just like passed down like Juan Soto like it was nothing? I was like, dude, that's a good card right there. Only if you knew at the time. All right, Charlie Condom. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the next one. Nope, get Colt Emerson and Caleb Lomavita. Don't know much about Caleb Lomavita. OPS isn't bad. Home run, that's good. Average 322. He's on a Honolulu, Hawaii. Round 1 in 2024, 39th overall. He's old though. 02. I mean, he's what, 23? He hit the Jesus Mate of just turning 18. Or he's still 17. We'll put him in sleeve though. Caleb Lomavita, Honolulu. Hate that city, but love the island. H1, that highway there is absolutely terrible. Luis Angel Acuna, pulling a lot of him lately. And Chase Hampton. On that one, When You Pan. And the rest. All right, last pack. At least we got a numbered card out of this one. But it's a Richard Matic. At least it's a Yankee, though. And a hitter. All right, last pack here. Lawrence Butler, VIP of Christian Moore, Quintero, Corey Lewis, D'Angelo Ortiz, Ugarte, and the rest. So still no Jesus Mate. That guy's so rare. Still no Caglione. Or is it? No, not Caglione. Condom in a chrome either. Funny how they do that, huh? Makes you chase after these. And that keeps happening. All right. Freeman Rocker again. First pack. I always get one of these. This is the Roki Sasaki one. Jesus Mate, but not in the... Got that line up a bunch. There's that. But we got paper. Let's keep it going. We'll try to be quick. It's funny how you don't get that Guerrero, Willie Adames. PJ Marlando again. And you got to be shitting me. Jacob Wilson. What is going on? What is going on? Am I just like the new Richard Matic fan? Like, what's the chances? Like, give me a sec here. This guy better hit bombs. And lots of them. Where the hell is your card, dude? This is just getting too funny. Oh, that's a thick boy. There he is. Found him. Look at that. Look at this. Did I just collect the rainbow? Like, I didn't open up a lot. This is my 14th blaster. 14th blaster. Oh my, sorry about the cough, but I guess cheers. That should get me at least 2 Chrome Jesus Mates, right? Wow. This guy is haunting me more than... Who haunts me a lot? I don't even know. Walter. James Wood. Well, 2 numbered cards so far. I'm just afraid to open anymore because I just feel like I'm gonna Yu-Min Lin. I'm just gonna open more Matic. I probably don't have his base chrome, to be honest with you. He's probably gonna be like the last base chrome I get. All right, we get an auto on card too. Look at that. John Kenzie Noel. Kellen Lindsley. That's, I think, a first one of him that I got. Blake Walters. All right. Gary Gilhill. Ah, that's the best name in the set. There's a lot of cool names, but Gary Gilhill. Gary Gilhill. Gary Gilhill. Whip, not bad. ERA, not bad. 4-4. We'll see what he's about. Don't know much about him. Round 6, 194th overall. Gary Gill Hill. We hit an auto. We hit a bunch of Richard Matics. Dick Matic. I wonder if he goes by Dick. Look at that. It's a Florida day. Is this guy from Florida? Nope, Dominican Republic. Should have guessed. So we got Thomas White, PJ Morlando's in the chromes. Got a Tampa Bay Ray. And this pack is going to have my Jesus Mate. Let's go. Here we go. What do we got? Tyler Locklear. JJ Weatherholt. Sebastian Walcott. Fabian Lopez. Cameron Sullivan. Ricardo Yan. And nope, still looking for that Jesus Mate. That is crazy. We got him in the paper, but we don't got him in the chrome. Hit of the video is Cheerios. No. Yeah, I'm just shocked. Like, this is just laughable now. Look at him. But it's cool. Gary Gillhill. And three Richard Matics. Anybody want one? Any true Yankee fans out there? I think he's gonna be traded. But to who? Well, I got 3 of them. If he pans out, this one's actually on eBay, and probably these 2 will be shortly too. If he pans out, someone will be lucky. All right. Cheers, everybody. Hit that like, subscribe. I can't believe I have 3 Richard Matics in parallel. But all in all, 3 blasters. Hit a on-card auto. A couple good chromes. And 2 parallels. And a couple PC hits. So, not bad. So, cheers, everybody. Hit that like, subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Peace.